The Exchange is a brewery and tasting room located in Niagara-on-the-Lake's Old Town Heritage District. Although the town is known as being in the heart of Ontario's wine country, it is also the scene of a flourishing craft brewing industry. Brewing and agricultural roots stretch back to the late 1700s here in Niagara-on-the-Lake, and that helps make it the perfect home for the Exchange's approach to brewing, which blends the traditional with modern techniques and equipment. The Exchange Brewery was founded in January 2016 by Robin Ridisick, a Niagara-on-the-Lake local and passionate beer drinker. The Exchange Brewery takes its name from the Bell Telephone Exchange that occupied this building from the 1880s well into the new century. Under Ridisick's care, renovations were made in 2015 and 2016 to preserve the past and yet create a modern, functional brewery. Through it all, great consideration was held for the building's history. Where possible, the building was restored back to its original state. Decorative trim was removed, old floors completely refurbished to build a bar and tabletops on the second floor, and the facade was restored to replicate how it used to look in the 1880s. The building won the 2016 Canadian Interiors Best of Canada Award and the prestigious Peter J. Stokes Heritage Commendation. The brewery houses a 10-barrel system, which means it produces 1,000 liters at a time, usually twice a day, with 6 large fermenters and 8 serving vessels running straight to our draft lines. Those draft lines have to be cleaned every 2 weeks. The cellar is equipped with 2 large German-made Hungarian oak foeders, or giant barrels, which will never leave here because they are so large and the brewery was built around them. We also have at least 300 French oak wine barrels from local wineries that we store off-site. The tasting room features 2 bars, one on the main level and one upstairs, and each bar has 8 taps. This is where you can taste a selection of the brewery's flagship brews, including American styles, sour and funky Belgian-style ales, as well as seasonal originals. And with a nod to heritage roots as Niagara's first telephone exchange, the brewery numbers their beers as opposed to naming them. The numbers give you an insight into the beer's flavor profiles, the lower numbers being more approachable and the higher numbers being more intense, which sounds like an interesting exploration of a relationship. Since its creation, the brewery has produced more than 60 different beer brands, all of which are available for tasting and purchase at the brewery, and some of which are available now in the LCBO and various grocery stores around Ontario. COVID caused the brewery to have a 2-month shutdown in the spring of 2020. But the Exchange reopened its doors in the summer, with plexiglass dividers, 6 feet space in between tables, as well as ample outdoor seating on their upstairs patio. As you walk down King Street towards the river, glance to the left and you'll see just how attractive it all is. And just like its predecessor, the Exchange is not going to let a pandemic stop its operations. The doors are open at 7 Queen Street, so come on by, bring your mask, and have a safe, socially distanced homemade brew.